Your phone buzzes with a $1.2 million lottery notification. You want to celebrate, but every person you know will want a piece. Not because they are bad people, but because money changes the way people see you. Before you even touch it, before you tell a single person, the moment it exists, the danger begins. And the biggest mistake you can make in the next 48 hours has nothing to do with how you spend it. Level 1, the ticket. It was a Tuesday. Nothing about it was special. You bought the ticket the way you always do. A habit, not a strategy. $2 at the gas station. The same numbers you have played for 3 years. You forgot about it before you got back to your car. Then your phone buzzes. You open it instead, and the numbers on your screen match the numbers on your ticket. All of them. The amount at the bottom of the screen reads $1,200,000. You sit in the gas station parking lot for 11 minutes. This is the most important 11 minutes of the entire story. Because in those 11 minutes, you do not tell anyone. You do not post anything. And that silence, that 11 minutes of doing nothing, is the first correct decision you make. Everything after it will test whether you can keep making it. Level 2, the claim. You go home. You verify the ticket 3 times against 3 separate sources. It is real. In most U.S. states, lottery winners have the option to remain anonymous. Not all states allow this, but where it is available, it is one of the most valuable decisions you can make. Because the $1.2 million that the lottery says you won is not $1.2 million. If you take the lump sum, you receive approximately 60% of the advertised jackpot. That is $720,000, then federal taxes take approximately 37% of that. You are now at roughly $453,000, then state taxes, depending on where you live. The $1.2 million becomes somewhere between $400,000 and $480,000 in actual take-home. Still life-changing. But not what the headline number said. Decisions made from excitement are expensive. Decisions made from preparation are not. You hire the attorney before you claim. You build the structure before the money arrives, and you tell no one. Level 3, first escalation, family. You make a mistake, not a catastrophic one, but the kind that costs you more than you expect. You tell your family, not everyone. Just your mother and your sister. The call to your mother lasts 40 minutes. She cries. You cry. It is a genuinely good moment. Then the next morning, your sister calls. She has been thinking. There is a situation with her car, nothing major. Just she has been struggling. Then 3 days later, your mother mentions an aunt. The aunt has medical bills. You did not know about the medical bills. You had not spoken to this aunt in 2 years because your mother told her. Because your mother told someone else. Because people who love you cannot always keep a secret that is not theirs to keep. Within 9 days of telling your mother and your sister, 7 people in your family know. You told 2. The information moved on its own. And every one of those 7 people now has a calculation running in the back of their mind. Not because they are bad, because they are human. Level 4, second escalation, old friends. Within 3 weeks, 4 people from your past reappear. A friend from college you have not spoken to in 5 years. An old coworker who left on bad terms. Every one of them opens with warmth. They have been thinking about you. They heard you are doing well. They just wanted to reach out. The business ideas come in the 3rd or 4th conversation. Always, never the first. They know, whether consciously or not, that the ask needs to be preceded by connection. A restaurant that just needs a small investment. A clothing brand that is almost there. A real estate opportunity that requires a quick decision. A personal loan just for a few months. Each one arrives with the same invisible pressure. The pressure of a relationship held slightly hostage. If you say no, are you the person who changed when you got money? If you say yes, are you the person who can be reached whenever someone needs something? There is no good answer to that pressure when it comes from multiple directions at once. That is why silence before the money is public was the protection. And you lost it. Level 5, the climax. A stranger has your details. 30 days after the claim, something happens that reorders everything. You receive a message, not from anyone you know, a stranger. The message includes your full name, your new bank account number, the exact amount that was deposited, and a request for $50,000 in exchange for not making certain information public. You read the message twice. You do not respond. This is called a financial extortion attempt. It happens to lottery winners more often than any lottery commission will publicly admit, because the moment a large sum moves into a new account, the information passes through multiple systems. And it only takes one person who sees a number, who knows someone, who passes along a detail, and suddenly a stranger has your banking information, because you won money, publicly, under your real name, in a state that does not protect winner anonymity. This is the cost of visibility. Your attorney handles the extortion attempt. The police are notified. Nothing permanent happens. But something has shifted. You understand now, fully finally without any remaining doubt, that the money did not make your life easier. It made it more complex. And complexity without preparation is just another word for danger. Level 6. What you should have done. Here is the version of this story that ends differently. You find the ticket. You say nothing. To no one. You research anonymity laws in your state before you claim. If anonymity is available, you use it. If it is not, you claim through a trust. You hire a tax attorney and a financial advisor before you claim a single dollar. You decide, before the money arrives, exactly how much you are willing to give to family. Not reactively. Not from guilt. From a pre-made decision. You do not buy anything visible for at least 6 months. Not a car, not a house. Not anything that signals to the people around you that your life has changed. Because the signal is the danger. Not the money. The signal. That is the version where the $1.2 million or the $450,000 after tax becomes the beginning of something, instead of the beginning of a problem. Level 7, the rule. Silence is the asset. Here is the rule. Write it down. When big money arrives, your first move is not celebration. Your first move is silence. Not because people are bad. Not because your family does not deserve to know. But because every person you tell changes the equation. Every person who knows creates a new vector for the information to travel. Build the structure before you touch the money. Tax attorney, financial advisor, anonymity, or trust structure. A pre-made decision about giving. All of this happens before the first dollar moves. The decisions you make in the first 72 hours after big money arrives, made from excitement, from relief, from the pressure of other people's expectations, are the most expensive decisions of the entire event. The people who keep sudden wealth are not the ones who celebrate loudest. They are the ones who go quietest, who disappear into the work of protecting it before anyone knows it exists. Silence is not secrecy. Silence is strategy. And at $1.2 million, or any number that changes your life, strategy is the only thing that makes the change permanent.